Hey folks, Trevor here. Welcome to the rooftop. It's late September, kind of a cloudy, rainy day. I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to try to cram in a brew day. I've got a pale ale that I want to do, and I just got a pound of Azacca hops. And one of the flavors that I love is grapefruit. And I've heard that you can get some really great grapefruit character from this Azacca hop. So I'm going to use pale ale grist that I typically use, but I'm going to be doing only Azacca hops in this pale ale. So I'm really excited to see what kind of results that I get. So stick around. Alright, so to save a little time today, I'm actually going to mash directly into my kettle. I just want to get through this quick, don't want to have to clean the mash tun, the cooler, and don't want to have to do the transfer, all that stuff. So I'm going to do this directly in here. So I've got my my mesh bag in here. Grain bill today, we're looking at 10 pounds of Maris Otter, a pound of Vienna malt, and 0.75 pounds of Crystal 20. Give it a little color, just a little flavor. And so we're going to go ahead and get that going right now. Get that mixed in. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the water addition directly into the mash this time. So we've got 11 grams of gypsum. We've got 6 grams of Epsom salt. And then we've got just a little over 3.1 grams of lactic acid. Start up. So I'll get this started up and then I'll get the lid on this and we'll let this sit for about an hour, and I'm going to see if I can't go grab a workout real quick. Just one more thing here on the temp. So we're at 154 for our mash temp. I'll be kind of curious to see how much temperature loss we have. I have never mashed in the kettle before, so we'll see what that looks like at the end. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. Took me a little bit of time to get back over here. We've lost about 14 degrees, which is quite a bit. Next time I mash in this kettle, I'll probably do some insulation just to retain a little bit of that heat. But we're going to go ahead and get the boil going now. Quick check of our pH here. 5.66, 5.67 is kind of bouncing in between those two, but it's a little high. I really wanted it to be. I think Brew and Water had it at 5.37. Not really sure why. We missed it a little bit, but that's okay. It's pretty close. So. Alright, so while I was waiting on the wort to boil, I put together the additions, the boil additions. One thing, when I pulled the grain bag out, I took a gravity reading, and my pre-boil gravity was 1038, which is a little bit low for this beer. I think I got a little bit too much water in the beginning, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to boil that for an extra 30 minutes on the front end, and then not add my 60-minute addition until I've been boiling for 30 minutes, and then from there boil for the full 60. So as far as the 60-minute addition, all of the hops are at Azacca, of course, so I'm doing a 0.6 ounces of Azacca on the 60-minute addition. At 15 I'm going to do a teaspoon of Irish moss and a half teaspoon of yeast nutrient. And at 10 minutes, I'm going to do a 0.75 ounces of the Azacca, and then at flame out, and then I'm actually going to whirlpool for 20 minutes, 2 1/4 ounces of the Azacca hops then. Alright, so I've been boiling now for about 30 minutes. Originally, like I said, 1038 was my pre-boil gravity reading. I just took another reading and I'm at 1041, 1042, so it's a lot closer where I wanted to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add the 60-minute addition now and start the clock. For the Irish moss and the yeast nutrient. Alright, 10-minute addition. Okay, we are at the 60-minute mark, or 90-minute mark I guess, for this boil, and cutting off the flame. I'm going to do our whirlpool addition here. And let's get this pump going. Here we go. Okay, so I cooled the wort down. I'm right at 68 degrees in the fermenter here, so no need to let this sit in the refrigerator, the fermenter, and cool off. I dropped the tilt hydrometer in, and for yeast, I'm using the Safel US 05 dry yeast. Again, I'm not going to rehydrate this, I'm just going to dump it right in. And then probably about 3 days, I'm going to do a dry hop addition, probably about 2 ounces of Azacca, and then in the keg I'm going to do another dry hop addition, probably another 2 to 3 ounces. So it should be quite the Azacca hop bomb, but really looking forward to seeing how this turns out. So I kegged this beer on the 28th, and now it's been several days. We're actually out here to the 4th. And on the 2nd, we hit 10:07, and it's been sitting there for a couple of days, a little over 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and keg this beer. I didn't get a chance to dry hop. I got busy this week and just didn't get a chance to dry hop in the fermenter, so I'm just going to do all of the dry hopping in the keg this time. Alright folks, let's wrap up this video on the Azacca hopped Pale Ale. So I've actually had this beer finished for probably a week now, and I've had a few of these over that time, and what I'm getting out of the nose from this is exactly what I was expecting. It's that grapefruit. I mean, just smacks you in the face of grapefruit. It's pretty one-dimensional though. I'm not getting much else other than that. Maybe a little bit of tropical fruit to it, and the grapefruit is so pronounced, it's almost like the rind of a grapefruit. And then it does a nice job on bittering. So yeah, I mean the bittering is there, and it's a soft bittering. It's not too harsh of a bittering, so it's a nice balanced bitter. And so I think this is a great hop if you're going to add it to additional hops. Maybe you want to get that tropical, and you want to add like in a mosaic or a citra to get more of those tropical fruits and that sweet tarty kind of thing that those have going on. Maybe you want to add some Simcoe to bring some fruitiness to it along with some dankness. So I think this is a great hop to layer on with other hops, but I've really enjoyed getting to know the Azacca hop a little bit better. Now, if you like this video or enjoy this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos as I put those out, please subscribe to those. And also, I really want to hear back from you, comments. Let me know what you think about this, or is this something that you've brewed before? What is another single hop beer that you've tried that you really enjoyed or felt like it was an interesting experience for you? And then lastly, of course, if you want to see all my brewing videos, all my recipes, all my brew day notes, you can visit welcometotherooftop.com. Thank you.